Hello YouTube family and friends, Aubrey here from It's The Reads, and I am here to do my first Mommy Monday video ever. So for those of you who haven't heard about Mommy Monday from my other vlogs, Mommy Monday is just going to be a day on Monday where I upload a video and make it public, and the video is always going to be about a topic relating to motherhood. So look for those Mommy Monday videos every Monday, and I hope you enjoy them. Today's Mommy Monday video is a subscriber requested video, and the subscriber who requested the video, her name is Latanya Wilson. Hey Latanya! This is what she wrote in the comment section on one of our videos. Hi Aubrey, congratulations on your beautiful baby boy. Thank you Latanya. Thanks for sharing his milestones in development. Could you do a video on the techniques and tools you all use to aid in baby Nicholas's development? Thanks so much Latanya for the suggested video. I really appreciate suggestions from YouTubers. So there are a lot of different ways that babies develop. They develop socially, emotionally, cognitively, all of those things. But for the purposes of this video, to keep it short and interesting for you all, I'm going to focus specifically on Nicholas's physical development and also his vision, the development of his eyesight. The very first thing I wanted to mention in this video is this book right here. This book is called The Complete and Authoritative Guide Caring for Your Baby and Young Child. It's written by the American Academy of Pediatrics. This is absolutely a #1 tool that helps me to assist Nicholas in his development and his growth. There's a lot of information in this book, but one of the ways that I use it is to just look up real quick what is typical and atypical development. For example, a 4-month-old or a 5-month-old, and eventually when Nicholas is a 6-month-old, I'll be looking in here to see what I should be looking for and what Nicholas should be working toward as he gets older. It doesn't only have information about atypical and typical behavior for the growth and development of babies. It also has suggestions for things that you can do to help aid in that growth and development. So to start off, let's talk about Nicholas's gross motor skills. So for those of you all who don't know, gross motor skills are those large muscles in your body that you have to learn to use as a baby. So that includes neck muscles, it includes arms, legs, abdomen, back, all of those large muscle groups. Here's some things that I do to help Nicholas develop those gross motor skills. #1 is tummy time. So this was recommended by our pediatrician. It's recommended in the book that I just mentioned. It is definitely a go-to for getting those gross motor skills developed. And the reason is that when you put a baby on their tummy, they have to use their abdomen, their neck muscles, their arms, and their legs to learn to push up and essentially start learning to get into the crawling position. To switch things up, sometimes I will put a pillow underneath him. It could be the Boppy pillow or a smaller pillow that I have from a Jungle Gym set. The pillows just help keep things fun, and they also help him to lift his chest up a little bit higher. Other than tummy time, here are some other activities I do with Nicholas to help him work on those gross motor skills. He has started to sit up recently, so now we're working on sitting up as a skill, and this is definitely working those large muscles in his body. What I try to do is I try to have him sit up on his own. Sometimes that means placing him in between my legs and letting my legs be kind of bumpers, I guess, just in case he falls over. But sometimes I will sit him in the Boppy pillow and use the Boppy pillow as well as some additional pillows as cushions just in case he happens to topple over. But putting toys in front of him so that he can learn to flex those muscles in his abdomen as well as use his back and his arms. He really likes pulling things out of this basket that I have for him, and that's really working all of those large muscle groups. Other than gross motor skills, babies also need to develop their fine motor skills, or the muscles, the tiny muscles I should say, in their hands and their fingers. So to help develop encouragement in these smaller muscle groups, I have Nicholas hold and touch as many things as possible that are of course developmentally appropriate for his age. So usually I have toys for him to hold, and I try to get toys that are different shapes and sizes, different thicknesses, different textures, so that he can practice holding those things in his hand. Here's some of the things that Nicholas plays with that let him practice using his fine motor skills. wanted to mention about Nicholas's physical development is the development of his vision. So I have these cards here. They're called Art Cards for Baby, and they're by a company called We Gallery. I actually have 3 different sets here. I have the Garden Collection, I have the Jungle Collection, and last I have the Pets Collection. These cards are really cute. They're very artistic, but what they are black and white images of animals. And on the reverse side, it's like the negative of the image. What I've done with Nicholas in the past with these cards and what I continue to do is sometimes I use them like flashcards. I just let him look at them. Simple enough, right? But sometimes too, to make tummy time a little bit more exciting, I would lay the cards up against the spindles in his crib, and while he was doing tummy time he would look at these. So I would kind of alternate the images so that the darker image might be one of the first cards that he can see, and then I would reverse the next card beside it with the light image, and back and forth, back and forth. So that's one way I've used these cards. Babies need to learn to track objects in their eyes. For tracking, I would just take the card and move it back and forth in front of his eyes like this. And I would do it slow at first because tracking in the beginning stages of visual development is slow. Over time, I gradually increase the speed so that his eyes are moving quicker. Also, tracking for 180 degrees in front of a baby's face is really important. So putting it in front of his face and moving it from the left side all the way to the right side. But some of the other things that I do to improve his vision are really just letting him look at as many things as possible, and then also letting him touch those things as long as it's okay for him to touch them. He likes to go out on the porch and watch the cars drive by. I'm serious, it's something he likes to do. He also likes to stare up at the trees outside, and he likes to watch the flag that we have on our porch flowing in the wind. So those are some things that I do just to help encourage his vision. When we go to the grocery store, he likes to look around, so occasionally I'll point things out and say what they are. And that's something I can also do at home. I hope you all enjoyed this first Mommy Monday video. If you all have any questions or any suggestions for future videos, please let me know. For the upcoming Mommy Monday video, it will be a collaboration video with another YouTube mommy, so I'm looking forward to that. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And thank you so much for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. A vlog will be posted on our channel on Tuesday, so look for that tomorrow. And I will see you next time on It's the Reads. Thanks again for watching, you guys. Bye.